So we are back for another episode after a little bit of a break of the Under the Lights podcast, Shawsheen Tech edition. Tech coming off a huge win, 28-7 in the quarterfinals over St. Mary's, joined by two of the key contributors, senior captains. Line, they do the dirty work. They don't always get the headlines or the publicity, but Tech wouldn't be what it is without them. Eric Banda and Nate Malandain. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So just right now, we're a couple days away from the semifinals, the Final Four, 4 Final Fours in all 4 years. Like, what are you guys feeling?
I mean, it's just a lot of excitement, senior year, just a lot of excitement going through my mind. We've been at this position since my freshman year, every year. And I'm just excited, senior year. I'm just going to give it my all.
Yeah, there's not many people that can even say they made it to one Final Four, so us to be able to say we made it all 4 years of high school, I feel like that's pretty cool.
It's wild, man. It's something that, like, I don't know, you're talking about a fraction of a percentage of high school players anywhere, but especially in Massachusetts, where it's not like it's Texas and you've got these powers that every year have kids. There's usually so much turnover depending on senior class in public schools. Like, to do it all 4 years, it's something that's pretty unheard of in Massachusetts. You guys came in at the beginning of the season, and then we kind of had a bunch of your teammates come in throughout the year. So to be back here now, like, how different do you feel like the team is now from the first time you guys came in?
I honestly feel like we've gotten a lot better as a team. We've gotten a lot closer as a team, and we're making less mistakes, so we're playing a lot better football than we were last time we were here.
Yeah, big up what he said. We've definitely fixed some weak points we had. We've definitely gotten closer as a team. I mean, I didn't know some of the underclassmen, but we've just gotten close to them. We've gotten just better as a team as a whole.
Take me through that St. Mary's game, because you guys played them at about the halfway point of the season, and they tested you guys more than any other team this year. Any other team in the last 2 years, really. They were up with under 2 minutes left. They were up with a minute 40 left, and then Adam Caruso's scrambling, throws on the run. Nate Smith goes up over a kid, head tops him, and then turns around and runs over another kid to put you guys ahead, and then you have a great special teams play. But that's the closest you guys have come to losing this year, and just take me through that game. What did you guys feel going in? What was the game plan, and what were the keys that you guys were able to just really open that one up?
You thought this second game?
Yeah, the second game. Yeah.
I mean, we just the first time we played them, they had us on our toes, but right the minute that game ended, we knew we gotta work hard from this point on, because it's if we just do that again, it's not gonna come easy. But then we just from that point on, we just worked hard every practice, conditioned, just did what we need to do, and then we come out and play them, and we executed.
Yeah, I think the first time we played them, we weren't really prepared for what they were trying to do. And the second time we played them, the week leading up to it, we watched a lot more film, all the players and coaches. We were way more prepared, so going into a game prepared is honestly the difference of winning or losing.
I just felt like the energy when you guys came out of the locker room was and once you guys got that stop and then you put it into the end zone, it felt like this is going to be, it's got the potential to be a long day for them. How did you guys, how do you sort of carry the energy from the locker room over onto the field? Because there are teams that'll get too hyped and will kind of get burnt, then they're spent by the time they're on their second series. I feel like you guys, it kind of builds. Are there any keys to keeping the energy up during games?
I mean, you obviously saw, we just kind of wait until we're walking out to the field to get the team jumping around and going in the locker room. But I mean, that's definitely that's a key to our team, getting them hyped up in the locker room before the games, and getting everybody going crazy, and then just running out on the field and just keeping the energy high.
Yeah, I feel like we try to keep it pretty calm, starting to leading up when we start to lead up to going out on the field, we start to really ramp it up, and it just all comes to a head right when we're running out of the locker room, and everyone's just always so hyped to be there.
I want to ask you, Eric, because so your dad's a coach.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely gets pumped up before the games.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
How long have you been playing for your dad, and what's that like? Because it can be a really hard thing for player and coach to navigate when one's the son of the other. Just how long have you been playing for him, and was that ever hard to play for your dad? Because a lot of times it goes one of two ways. Either the coach, who's the parent, gives preferential treatment to their kids, or I don't think anyone would ever say that your dad's doing that, or they're like extra hard on their kid, which can also be tough for the kid. Like, just how long have you been playing for him, and how do you guys navigate that?
Well, we can really say, my whole life, everything, all the sports, he's always been like a coach. But he started coaching our team last year, and I love it, to be honest. It's great having him on the field. He knows like all the X's and O's in football. He knows what a team needs to be a great team. Like, he knows what they need to do, all the hard work they need to put in. But no, I love having him on the field with me. It's a great thing, to be honest.
What's it like for you, Nate, just to be being a part? Like, he definitely gets pumped up when he's talking to you guys before games.
He's definitely pretty intense, but I don't think I'd rather have anyone else coaching me than him, because that's how he shows that he cares. He cares so much about it that's just how it comes out, and I think we all just love it. So your
dad was a great high school player, was a 4-year college player. Is it ever hard to be playing for someone that's your parent who was so accomplished in the same sport that you're playing?
Yeah, people tell me all the time he was like one of the best around. But I've seen clips of him. I don't know if I'll be as good as him. I try to do some things that he did. He's done a lot of good things, but I just do what I try my best. But it's yeah, he was good.
Do you guys have any favorite moments of the season so far that, like, it could be on the field, could be off the field, could be a play, it could be like, are there any moments to you that you're like, man, that was one of my favorites this year?
I have to think about this one.
I think my favorite off the field moment was when we went to Anthony Petrellis' house as a team, and we made T-shirts, the Rams for Ruby.
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw that.
That honestly got me pretty emotional.
Yeah, that was a great thing. That and the summer lifts, honestly, I just had a great time. Everybody was there, we had our coaches there and blasting music, everybody sweating, working hard. I had a blast doing that, and that's something I'll remember forever.
Is there anyone that you feel like kind of came from being under the radar that's having a season that you weren't expecting them to have? I don't mean someone that the outside world didn't expect, but I mean someone that you guys, like, you were there at summer lifts, you were there at summer workouts, preseason, that they're having a season that, like, maybe you didn't see coming, being on the inside.
Yeah, so I would never say it to his face, but I think my younger brother, I wasn't expecting him to come in for his freshman year and start, but I would never say it to his face, but he's actually having a great year so far, and I'm honestly just kind of proud that I get to do it with him.
That's awesome. We tried to get him in here, but he wouldn't come on. He's out in the outside the studio right now.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, his younger. We call him Dennis. His real name's Dustin. Like, the whole team calls him Dennis. I don't know where it came from, to be honest. Everybody just started calling him Dennis, but. No, he's been great. I didn't even know, like, until double sessions, he was just like, I was like, well, who is this kid? He was just a freshman. Yeah, he's a dog on the field. But I'd also say Ralph. Since playoffs, he's been going off. Like, he's had a great season so far. I didn't expect it from him, to be honest, but he's been playing great. He's
been good for a couple of boom hits every game down the stretch. So. Mm-hmm. From Greater Lawrence on, especially, like, I'm gonna have to get Nico to just go put your brother on the spot after a game, and we'll put Dennis as the lower third underneath him. So we've had a lot of fun covering you guys this year and having you guys into the studio, and we've done a lot of edits, some different ones. Myself, I take a more serious approach. Nico, who's a Shawsheen Tech student, he takes a sillier approach. Do you guys have a favorite edit that we've done this year of the team?
Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick was awesome.
That was actually funny because St. Mary's, they were calling Rick Pickle Rick. And I couldn't even get mad at them about that because it was like, you're calling him Pickle Rick. Like, it was just funny. It was hilarious to see.
Nico came up to me on the sidelines right after Rick scored the touchdown in that game. He goes, I have an idea for an edit. He was like, I have an idea. I just have to get into the studio afterwards.
Yeah. Everybody saw that. That was awesome.
So you're heading into another Final Four. You're against North Reading, which is a team that's pretty close by. You guys have some history with them. You guys lost to them in the championship as freshmen, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
What are the keys? Like, what are you feeling about them as an opponent, and what are the keys to you guys playing the game that you need to play?
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good team. They have a lot of good weapons, a lot of good athletes, but I think if we just prepare and practice as hard as we should, I think it'll be a great game.
Yeah, they're a great team. Like you said, they're just full of athletes. You know, they're strong kids. Give them respect. But yeah, if we just practice hard, you know, just do what we do, just come out playing hard, I think we should do good.
So you guys are only guaranteed 2 more games. You're at max could have 3 more games no matter what happens. Mm-hmm. What are your feelings knowing that that's all that's left in your high school careers?
I mean, I never thought the day would come. Like, I remember just being a freshman, like, oh, this is going to last forever. But, like, just like what you said, it's just like, I can't even, like, I don't know what I'm going to do the last football game. Like, it's going to be like, I'm not even going to be able to fathom it. It's going to be like, what's going on right now?
Yeah, it's honestly crazy. I remember everybody telling me to enjoy it and that it's going to go by fast. And as a freshman, you don't really believe it. You're just kind of there. But it's hard to believe that I'm a senior now, and the most games I could have left is 3. It's just honestly kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's one of those things that no matter how many times people say it to high school, like when I was in your position, you don't believe it until you're at the end almost. It's like, even at the beginning of the season, it's like, oh, I've got 10 games, 12 games, 14 games, whatever it may be. And then suddenly it's like, I've got at most 3 games. I've got at most 2 games. This is it. So, well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We've been having a blast. We're looking forward to Friday. You know, we'll try to bring our A game. I know you guys are going to bring your A game. So we always try to match what you guys bring out there with our edits. So we're going to do our best. I'm hoping that Nico's got something else up his sleeve for this. Yeah. So thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Awesome.